Hello YouTube, and welcome to your first Microsoft Visual C++ 2010 tutorial. And today we will be making your first app, the Hello World app. This is my first tutorial for Microsoft Visual C++ 2010. I just learned a lot of C++ recently, so I decided to start teaching the people who subscribe to my channel for my .NET tutorials. And if you like this, go ahead and subscribe. And I'm gonna go ahead and start the tutorial. So come up to the top and go to File, New, Project, and we'll just name it YouTube Hello World. Make sure you select Win32 console application. Click OK. Click Next, and make sure you check Empty Project. Then click Finish, and we're ready to start. So by checking Empty Project, we start completely from scratch, and nothing's made for you, so you can start learning immediately what to do. So you're going to see over here on the right, you're going to have your Solution Explorer, and you can see external dependencies, header files, resource files, and source files. You don't really need to know what those are for now, but later on you'll need to know what they are. So just go ahead and select source files, right click it, click Add New Item, and you want to select C++ file, a CPP, and just name it whatever you want. I'll name mine Hello World, and you can see it right there. And you can see that it's empty. We have it open right there, and then there's a toolbox. We don't need that. So here's hello world.cpp, and this is where we're going to be typing our code. And if you don't know, we're going to be running the program that we make inside of the command prompt. So we're not going to be making a window for it. This is just to help beginners, because when you start making windows and stuff, then you gotta know a lot more. So go ahead and start out just making stuff that runs in command prompt. So up at the top, you're going to pound include and then IO stream. Now you need this in all of your projects. You always want to include IO stream. And then for this we're going to include conio.h, and you'll see what that's used for later. You don't have to have it in all of your projects, but you'll need it for this one. And then right underneath that you're going to type using namespace standard, and you'll need that in all your projects too. So come down below, and we're going to start off by making our main method. Now if you know any .NET, then this shouldn't be real foreign to you, and you should be able to pick it up right away and learn. So we start off by making it void, which means it's not going to return anything. You could make it an int too. You can make it int main, but then you would have to inside of your brackets at the very end you'd have to type return 0, because when you make it your main method an integer, then it has to return a value because it's an integer. Now if you make it void, it means it's not returning anything. So we'll just do that. Type void main, and then just come down below that and go ahead and start off by typing cout hello YouTube, and then inline, and then down below here we're going to type underscore getch. Now basically what this does is it will do the same thing as system pause. Now if you know any command prompt commands, like you make batch files or use the command prompt a lot, you'll know that pause just pauses the program, and then when you press enter it'll continue on with it. So instead of just typing system pause, we type getch, which means get character, and this will just stop the program and keep it from closing right after it says hello YouTube. So if we don't put that in there and run it, you can see that you probably didn't see that, but the window just pops up and then goes away instantly, like that right there. I'll run it again. See? So when you type get character and you run it, wait for it to compile, it'll say hello YouTube, and it'll pause the program, and then when you press enter it closes out. So that's what you need conio.h for, because without including conio.h you cannot use get character. So this is a real simple tutorial, very basic, easy for beginners. So go ahead, try this. You can change a bunch of things, and in the next tutorial we'll start working with variables. And just one little trick before we leave, you can use system and parentheses with quotations inside to do simple command prompt commands. So whatever you would be able to use inside of the command prompt as a command, you can do it by typing system and then whatever you want inside of your quotation marks. So if we type color FC and we run it, you can see we get a white background with red text. So that's just a cool little trick. And if you notice that unlike Visual Basic, in C++ you have to have a semicolon after every line, which is used in most programming languages except for .NET. So get used to that, and that is what a lot of errors come from when you're programming C++. Most of your errors are going to come from messed up brackets or forgetting these. So always remember those. And that's pretty much it for this tutorial. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.